Hey, how you doing? It's Billy McGarry. Thanks for coming to the page. You obviously want to take advantage of some of the information that we're going to be talking about. Get yourself, this video I think is running about 20 minutes. You might want to get yourself a pen, a notepad, because there's some stuff that you're going to want to write down, and you can literally take what we're giving you and you'll be able to duplicate that into your business straight away. One of the biggest things is time, saving people time, going away, learning all this stuff. It takes a lot of time, and the business owner like yourself, you're good at running your business. You don't really want to be spending loads of time researching, finding what works, what doesn't work. So by all means, please, at the end of this video, take all the information, write it down, and I guarantee you that it will work for you. How you doing? Thank you for coming to my page, or our page at Real Deal Marketing. My name's Billy McGarry. You've come here because obviously you've just seen me explaining about an advert, or in an advert, in a video ad, how we generate leads on a monthly basis for beauty clinics, beauty salons, plastic surgeons, all those types of clinics, beauty, aesthetics industry. That's what we do. We've been in that niche for about three years. I won't go on too much about that. I want to dive straight in and literally show you exactly what it is that we do. I'm going to show you a couple of adverts, and then I'm quickly going to build one out for you to see. And afterwards, if you like what you see, you can take it away and you can use it all yourself if you like, and go from there. But I'll clear everything up at the end just quickly, because there's always in case there's any questions or there's something that I feel that I might need to address a bit further. So without further ado, I'm going to go into the Ads Manager. So if you don't understand, some of you might be au fait with some of you might be au fait with the Ads Manager, some of you might be brand new to it. It doesn't matter. The platform changes all the time with Facebook, but most of it is pretty much the same. And I'm just going to run through all the targeting, how we set up campaigns that work. I'm just going to show you a few now. So if I go down to, where are we? Oh, here's one for you now. Look, so we ran, that was for machine sales and aesthetics. So there's a HAFU one there that we ran for lead gen. So basically that treatment is for a £300 treatment. And we were probably closing, I don't know, 30% of those people. So it's just under half. So out of the 52 leads we got there, we've closed 30% of those roughly. Basically how it works, we take them from Facebook, from an advert, because these are the channels where everybody is. And then we offer them an offer. They give us their details, which I'm going to show you. They come through the sales funnel, and then we call them and book them in, or the business owner like yourself, they handle that their end, depending on the setup that we arrange with those people, basically. So without further ado, I'm going to show you, there's another one there. This one ran to a landing page. So again, I'm going to show you the advert quickly. If I go into edit, yeah, so there you go. Look, there's the advert there. It's a 50% off of 50% off of the product. I don't know why that's coming up at the minute. Let's get rid of that. 50% off on the product at the minute, and yeah, it works pretty well. We've used this actual advert in all over England now, with about, I don't know, 20, 30 different clinics, and it does work relatively well. So basically I'm going to build this out for you, and then you can you can have a look at it, okay? So I'm going to go to create. Basically, once you're in the Ads Manager, you just go to create, and there's a couple of different things you can do. You can either the objective is quite important. So you can do lead gen, which goes straight to a lead form. You can do traffic, or you can do conversions. I like using traffic or conversions if I'm going to a landing page. These do different things. I play around with them all the time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a traffic one first, okay, for consideration. I'm going to show you how that works. It's the same. It's exactly the same. Traffic and conversion is exactly the same. What's the word? It's exactly this. We're taking them to a landing page, which I'll show you in a minute. Don't worry about the terminology. A landing page is a page like what you're on right now with a video sales letter. Lead generation, they don't come away from Facebook, and you can play around with these. So let's just go to traffic and go to continue. Okay, and then I'm going to put test HIFU offer. We do this with anti-wrinkle treatments. You know, we had a very good, I've diversed a little bit. Let me just come out of there. That'll save that. Let me show you the facial contouring package. So this one here is for a £500 treatment. I mean, this was coming in a week. You know, and we closed a third of those as well on the phone. We did some to a landing page as well, and we was testing them. So 79 pence dollars a click basically to get them to the landing page, and the landing page would convert. You can see the money that's been spent on that, but I won't touch on that too much. Let's go back to what we was doing. So in here, once you've selected your objective, don't worry about A/B testing. You need to keep it as simple as possible, especially when you're going to test an advert. We normally test an advert for 3 days, but I'll explain why that is, and I'll show you what to do. So traffic ad set. So the targeting that I'm just about to do, I know that works 100%. This works massively. All right. So this is all the testing that we've already done. We've already done a lot of this, so I know what works and what doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and copy some of my targeting from here. Where's the HIFU? It's the newest one, because I know it works. Always go with what you know works. So skin products, we've got skin products, women only, Zara. The retargeting ad, I'll explain that in a bit. Online shopping, TV reality shows, and H&M. Now, we know that a lot of these work. These are the type of the people for this particular business and the age range that we know that works and targets and wells and converts, basically. So if you go into skin products, you're going to see what I'm going to do. There you go. If I go to edit. So we've got, you can see, look, Maidstone was the area. It's 45 to 65 plus women. It's actually different, that is, when we optimize the ads, but that's a whole different scenario. You do that after you've run your testing. So I'll explain about that in another video, perhaps. I'm just trying to get these targeting facilities that are down here are quite powerful, and I know that these ones work. So we've got anti-aging, which I'm just going to screen grab that because that's going to be a lot easier. You can write these down if you want. Anti-aging, skin cuticles, right, cool. So I'm going to go back to my test ad that I'm showing you, which is there. Go back to my ad sets. So as you saw, I like to break all my ad sets down individually when they're testing, and there's a reason for this. I keep them all separate. We would have done the skin ones would have been separate, but I know what ones have been working, so they're not separate at the moment. So I'm just going to put skin products, because we've got them bulked together this time, but normally these would be on their own. So skin products, we're going to go 45. And the reason I've gone 45 in my area, because I know these are people These are people that I know I know they've got the money, okay? I know they've got the money because of some of the targeting. So women, we're going for on this test. Languages, I always change this to, where is it? I don't need to do that. Languages, there we go. English all, let's test that first. Then we're going to go in the detailed targeting bit, and if you just move your way down the page, you won't miss nothing then. And the first one we've got, what we got? So we've got anti-aging cream. You just type it in there. Anti-aging cream, there it is, look. And you can see the amount of people and interest in that. So I'm going to put that in there. And then we've got facial. Now you can play around with these, there's loads, and they do change sometimes as well in the different areas, so you do have to play with them a little bit. Marketers, we don't know, anyone that says they know exactly what is going to happen, they're actually telling you lies. We just know, a good marketer is just someone that knows how to spend the least amount of money on what doesn't work, so they can quickly get you in a profit with what does work, and that is what we're good at. Skin cuticles. There it is. Cool. Right, that's building our audience up nicely. Now we need to do the area. So I'm going to do Maidstone, Kent in the UK. Maidstone. Oh. Maidstone, Kent. There it is. And I'm going to put this down to 25 kilometres. It's about a half-hour drive. And I'm going to change this, people living or recently in this location, I'm going to change to people living in this location. Right, so this particular group of people around this area, I've got 87,000 to 103,000 people just on that audience, basically, okay? So, we go down. Now you can mess around with manual placements and stuff. I like to put them across them all when we're testing, and then after our test message, test run, then I can go and optimize the ads again. That's a whole different lesson in itself. But this is how I would start a campaign every single time. Let's go back there. Okay, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. I test everything on a free, so I'm going to put £3.50 because it's in dollars, this account. So $350 daily budget. Don't need to spend a lot of money, honestly, to get some results, regardless of what anybody says. Link clicks, lovely, good, because we're going to the landing page. And then click next. It's going to take us here. 8 personal pages, where are we? Booty Clicks Maidstone, change that. I would select the Instagram page as well, but we just literally changed the password on it and I need to go and find it. So to save time, I'm not going to worry about that at the minute. So I do apologise, but you just collect, look, that's a different company, that one, but you just select that and that puts that in there for you, and then you put connect account, then you're across. That's how easy it is to go across both platforms straight away. And you'll see after the test, after you've tested, you'll see what platform your customers are on more, and then you can optimize and save yourself even more money, basically. So down we go. Right, primary text. Now, I already know what works on this, so I'm going to go back to my original advert. Okay, and we do something, I always do what's called the dog whistle technique. You don't need to get majorly complicated with your copy. Lots of people, don't get me wrong, like you do need to. Cool, so here we go, look. I'm just going to copy this. Go back. I've tested this copy as well, so I know it works. I'll explain why it works so well in a moment. Test offer. So go back there. So this is where you put your ad creative, basically. Phone numbers there, we don't know that. Show a call extension. So you can put call extension on there if you want, so they can call, that works. Right, primary text, paste that in there. Now in the news feed, attentions ladies of Maidstone. So anybody that's going through the news feed, when you're scrolling, we're so used to seeing adverts and just in that scroll, but attention ladies of Maidstone with the targeting, it's going to cause a pattern interrupt. They're going to see it and they go, oh, that's me, what's that on about? So you've got a better chance of stopping them and getting them to click the advert. And if they interact with any of this, the thing called the Facebook Pixel tracks all that, and then that's how we retarget them. So what I mean by that is, you know, when you sit there and your friend goes, oh, I was just talking about that, or I looked at that, and then all of a sudden you're seeing all the adverts for it. That's what we do on the back end with the retargeting, and that's what the Facebook Pixel does. So there's the copy in there. I'm going to add my media. So add a video. Probably going to have to upload one. Or have we got one on here? Might have one on here. Yeah, is that facelift? Right, so I'm just going to upload this video to it, okay? I think that's the Christmas one. I think, yeah, look, you can see I've got lots of videos on here. Or is it that one? Yeah, I know, we'll use this one. I think this is the better one. Original 9.6. So do the original because it's going to crop it. Right, go next. It's optimized it. And done. That's how easy it is. So that should play now. There you go. That's playing now. 50% off for new clients. Again, they're gonna see that there's a couple of points of action there. You've got attention ladies of Maidstone, and then you've got non-surgical facelift there as well. So it's going to pick them up. Okay. Next, what we would do is I always put learn more. It seems to work better. We've got a headline that needs to go in there. 50% off. I just put the HAFU like that. And then we need to put the URL in as well. So when they click the Learn More button, they go straight to the landing page. So the landing page, we're just going to show you it. So you can see, look, we've got lots of different ones here. Right, the beauty clinics is this one. And you build this, it's all drag and drop. You like a landing page. A lot of people get confused. They try and sell people on their website. Problem is the website, they've got so many places a customer can go and click and so many distractions. With a landing page, they've got one way in and one way out, and we're tracking them when they land on it as well. So this is the landing page. So there's a video there. Let me just preview it. There's the main video. So this is the main video explaining, that's a video sales letter, what you're listening to right now on my one. With your headline, you build all this, there's a time limit because we want to create urgency. We explain a little bit about what it is, and we've played around with this copy, we know it converts. We've got a couple of ways that you can put your details in, okay? When they put their details in, they push send me my voucher, and then what happens, you go to MailChimp. So MailChimp is where you see all my MailChimp accounts here for different people. Right. They go into this system. Let's go to my beauty clinics audience. So you can see, look, 320 leads we've actually generated for this business in the last few months. They go into there. This system automatically then sends them the voucher. So then we can use this to retarget them. We send these campaigns weekly on different things, like giving a lot of information with their email marketing. There's a good way. This is where you need to be your copy, or how you write, and you build a good email campaign where you're not just taking from people or hitting them over the head with sales stuff. You're actually giving them value and delivering it, and then that's how you get what's called a bond with your customer, and then they stay there for life, and then word of mouth, and then etc. etc. And then you can really build in the back end some profits for your business, basically. And once you've got a lead, if you look after it, you're not paying for that lead anymore. Okay, that's as simple as it has to. That's as difficult as it has to be. This is called ClickFunnels. If you need to build a what's the word? If you need to build a landing page, I would use ClickFunnels or Leadpages, but ClickFunnels is really easy to use. It's drag and drop, and they've got great videos on there on how to learn how to do it and stuff like that. So it's pretty simple. Okay, right, I'm going to take the URL because that's what we came over here for. Visit the funnel URL. I'm just going to copy that. Email opt-in. Go back to the ads manager. I'm going to pop that in there like this. Okay. Right, that's ready, that actual ad set. So I'm going to change that so I know it's the skin products one as well. Like this. Right, so don't publish it yet. Okay, then you're going to push the X because I've built my first one. Now all you're going to do is, once you want to test different audiences, you're going to duplicate it. So you just go into the ad set, skin products, duplicate. Duplicate. I'd change that because one was H&M, wasn't it? H&M, like that. Keep everything the same, and then go down to here and take these out. H and M. Just double check everything's the same, yeah. Go back to the skin products to rename it again because you want to be nice and organised. H&M. And now you've got another ad set. Now, what you do is you duplicate this. I normally do 10 to 20. Okay, so if you just said you did 10, and I know that was in dollars, but just say it was £2.50, you duplicate these. Okay, and then you would run them for 3 days. You would run them for 3 days, and you're only going to spend 60 quid, and you will get leads. You will get leads. You don't need to spend lots of money. Then you would go back and then you would optimize the leads. But this is really how simple it is. Now, when I spoke about the retargeting, I've already got a load of audiences built. So the retargeting ad would be like this. I come out of there. Let's just say I've got my 10 audiences ready to be tested, but we want the retargeting ad because not everybody's going to take action. So on this page, there's a pixel. So when people land, if they don't take action, my pixel is keeping their information to retarget them again when they go back on Facebook. If they interact with the text or they click a link on here, that's going to be exactly the same. I'm going to be able to retarget them. And the way that that works is if you go in the audiences, you'll see, look, there's a lookalike audience there of people that that like the HAFU in England of 1.9 to 2 million to retarget. You know, we've got a lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff I'm retargeting. Here you go. Beauty Clicks, HAFU, Facial, H&M, saved audience. All these audiences I've saved We've got down the bottom, look, people that have currently visited or watched videos 10 years or younger. It's all in here. We've got some, where's the video? Hafu video. It's been adjusted. I haven't run that yet, so all of these we can retarget through the custom audiences. Basically, you just go and set a custom audience up. Obviously, another video, another time would show you how to do that. And then what you do is you go back to the ads manager, campaigns level, go to my test. No, sorry, that's the EM Sculpture one that we ran a long time ago. I would do the duplicate. Excuse me, I've messed that up there. So go there, do your duplicate, make that the retargeting ad. So like this, load duplication, duplicate. I'd type in there retargeting. And then in the audiences, you go out of here, out of here, out of here, out of here. You go to custom audiences, which are there. And all those, they come up, look, so you can click it. So there's the Hafu one. People that have been on my website, there's loads. And then you can just do a new ad, change the copy a little bit. So the copy, the text and that, and put a new video or a new image and something like, hey, you recently visited our Hafu offer page, but you didn't take advantage of it. Here it is again, don't miss it before it ends. And there's loads of retargeting options that you can do, but this is the basics of it, of how we generate leads for companies like yours. Basically, we've got all the testing we've already done. So by all means, look, please just take this stuff, try and use it if you would like, and see if you can get some results. You really don't need to spend a lot of money on this to be able to get some tracking and some results. So I hope you took some good information from that, good notes, stuff like that. Please listen, feel free to take all that information and implement it yourself. The reason that we do these sales funnels, or we talking to people like you, is because we are always trying to reach out and get more clients. But please do feel free to take that and implement it yourself. However, if you feel you haven't got the time, or there's more in depth you want to go with this, or you've got any questions, or you need someone like us at Real Deal Marketing to actually implement this for you, because we will get it off the ground within a month. You'll be getting new customers just like this. Then by all means, please hit the button below, that button, schedule a call. I will talk to you personally, not one of the team, and I will have a conversation with you, and hopefully we could see what works. If not, please feel free to follow us on any of our social media platforms. We'll keep you on our email list as we send out information all the time. And thank you for taking the time today, and hopefully you got some value from this. See you soon.